Marvelous piano player. Take him out. Put the cameras on Bill.
Right, will you bend over and take a bow, Bill? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that. Oh, you shouldn't have had that microphone so close to Green.
The great Wilson is, of course, perfection personified.
He's who?
I say he's perfection personified.
Oh, he is?
When we speak of the great Wilson...
How long has he been suffering from that?
It's not a disease, Bob.
Oh.
It's just a corium.
Sounds like some rare tropical disease, perfection personified.
Sounds like a back injury. A little, doesn't it?
Does, yeah.
Yeah, perfection personified. Down here, doctor.
Something along the spine there.
Yeah. Something like that, anyway.
Something like that. We don't know just what. Big news coming up next week on this program.
Great big news.
Big news that you can't afford to miss, so be sure and listen.
Terrifically tasty.
Deliciously crunchy. And...
You'll like it.
Oh, baby, will you?
Yes, sir. Baby, it's cold outside.
We don't have that. I had that at 8 o'clock this morning, neutral. And for the first time since we've had the commercial, it's been... I don't like that contract. Take it away. It was really cool.
There's nothing written in those blank lines. That's what I don't like about it.
He fills that in later, you
I know.
see.
So much writing there, too. So much
Well,
whereas and therefore.
Enough falderall for now.
Falderall. F-A-L-D-E, capital F, falderall.
No, this wasn't the spelling.
F-A... What?
No, this wasn't the spelling bee. We were going to get over and find out what happened when that automobile ran over the cliff outside Linda's house.
You mean...
Right. Haven't. Oh, she isn't here today. No. The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely, written for radio by A. Carrington Love, and starring Marcia Van Alshot as Linda, Sherman L. Sturdley as David. Yesterday we learned that Grace and Charlie, on their return from New York, had phoned cross town in River's Mouth to Linda's small but attractive house.
Neat but tidy.
The phone rang, and Linda raced across the bearskin rug, picked the receiver up, and said into the mouthpiece, "Hello."
Oh, no.
Oh, I can't stand it.
It's a few hours
I wish I
later.
was dead.
It's a few hours later now, and Linda, having recovered, is seated on the divan.
Oh, David, the funniest phone call this morning.
Who was it, Linda?
Lawyer Tucker.
Lawyer Tucker?
Yes, he called and said that everything was going to be grand.
That we would have Skipper back in our midst again? Again?
Yes, David. And also he said that it looks like Uncle Will's will is all ours.
Uncle Will's willing to will his will to us?
That's what he says. I'm so thrilled that I could eat marshmallows.
You kids got any marshmallows downstairs there?
Hello, Uncle Eugene.
Hello, Uncle Eugene, up there, stairs.
Come on
upstairs
downstairs.
There. I'm upstairs here eating marshmallows.
Come on downstairs.
Here, I'll throw one down to you.
Wonderful.
Kind of bounced a little bit, I guess.
But you've had them in
Here,
the
I'll
sunlight.
throw another one down. Get out of the way.
We interrupt this program to bring you a very special bulletin. To you, Bob, this bulletin.
What's it say?
Stop that nonsense.
Okay.
When you throw a marshmallow, it makes no noise when it lands. You know that...
Well, I'll throw another one down then.
All right.
Hey, by the way,
Yes?
is Uncle Eugene down there?
You're Uncle Eugene.
No, I'm the other uncle, and I can't think of his name right now either.
Not Earl.
Uncle...
Earl?
Wait a minute, Uncle Earl. Can't quite remember.
Gee, I wish not. That's all I can say. That Uncle Earl and Uncle Eugene just kills me.
Doesn't look like much is going to happen there anyway today.
No.
Thought we might hear more about that automobile crash, but...
Incidentally,
no such
Bob,
luck.
tomorrow let's read out Uncle Earl and Uncle Eugene. They're much too confusing. I can tolerate one of them, but I can't stand both of them.
Well, they do sound a lot alike.
Or if we have one of them, just one at a time on the
Just
program.
remember, we're giving 2 actors work. We're feeding 2 mouths.
We're not really, Bob. You know that.
Well, I like to think that way.
Well, you shouldn't...
I like to think that we're the most generous program in radio.
You what?
I like to think we're the most generous program in radio.
Well, I can't think of any that's more generous. To be frank with
This
you.
is certainly the longest 15 minutes in radio.
After all, we give of our time. And we have wonderful products that we offer for sale.
We work down our cellar every night on our offers that we send out.
And all these little gimmicks that we
devote freely of our time.
We do. I mean, we're tickled to death to be here for this half hour.
And we know you're tickled to death to have us there, or to be there and have us here.
What is it you want to say, Bob? I'd like to talk now briefly about Chesterfield cigarettes before we even hear it.
Wait a minute, Radel. I tune up my hound dog guitar, please.
As you all know, more and more people are smoking nowadays.
Give me an A there, Bill, please.
And so long as you're going to smoke,
Oh, wait a minute.
why don't you smoke Chesterfield?
Try an E there.
First of all, they're made from nice tobacco.
Let me have a high E
It's
there.
brown, kind of, and some are light brown, some are
That's
dark
better.
brown. But it's tobacco and it's good.
I think I'm all set.
so
Wait
the
till I hit
paper-
a C7th chord
The
here.
paper is white, and something nice about it, and the printing of Chesterfield is different. It's big
Yeah, that'll
C,
do it, I think.
big capital C, and it has a flowing line, and then
I hope none of the local announcers jump in when I do that along the party line.
H-E-S-T-E-R-F-I-E-L-D. The Chesterfield is written along
Yeah,
inside
I'm all ready
that.
now, yep. Okay,
And,
Ray, thanks for filling that time. I'm ready to go.
I'm talking.
All right, go ahead and finish it up fast, because I got to get out of here.
Remember, friends, if you're going to smoke Chesterfield. You'll be glad for the tip.
Now I'll sing, right?
All right.
Chesterfield satisfy winning and men. Chesterfield over and over again. Milder, much milder, all smokers agree. Always buy Chesterfield's ABC.
Hello there, Mary dear.
Hello. Hello, Tex, darling.
I'm glad you showed up today, because this is going to be a big day for the two of us.
Well, yes, it is in a small sort of way. It's big a little,
I see.
so to speak.
You
I
don't
hope
want
I
to
make
clarify
that.
that anymore,
About
huh?
the best I can do. It's
Well,
a big
I-
day in a little way.
Just want to say that Mary and I are close friends.
Yes, we are, and I want to talk to all my dear lady listeners. Hello there.
What do you want to talk about? Anything
Food.
special? Food?
And how to eat.
Well, I think they know how to eat. pretty
Well, I know that, Bob, but I mean serving the right things and what instruments to use. So many people write in to say, is it permissible now to just eat spaghetti any old way, just so long as you get it in your mouth?
And the answer is?
Definitely. We're getting away from that wrapping it around a fork or spoon or
Well, I've
Junior's
noticed
head.
that. I've had spaghetti several
Did
times.
you hear me say
Yes,
wrapping it
or
around
Junior's
Junior's head?
I've had spaghetti several
was
times.
kinda fun. What, Bob?
Several times with Charlie lately.
Yeah, I don't mind eating spaghetti alone, but if I have to sit opposite somebody and watch them eat,
Watch
I
them
get
eat.
so discouraged.
I know it. It doesn't seem as though you get anywhere with it.
No, that's it exactly, Bob. So when I eat spaghetti, I like to have my back to the door
Mm-hmm.
and just eat it alone with the wall facing me.
What kind of sauce do you recommend?
Argyle sock sauce, of course.
For spaghetti? I thought that was for the half-baked Indian
I
pudding.
use it everywhere, Bob.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
crazy about it. I'm adding olives now and cracked nuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, that should make quite an interesting combination, I should think.
It's nice, and it gives it a little zip. However...